Monday.
On a Monday.
Monday morning. Monday morning.
Just another manic Monday.
Monday's time. Come Monday. I don't like Monday. Rainy days Monday. Monday.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. The man who was violently dragged off a United Airlines flight has reached a settlement for an undisclosed amount. The settlement between the airline and David Dow came just hours after United released its report on what happened on April 9th, when a video showed the man being pulled out of his seat and dragged off the plane. Dow was later seen returning to the plane bleeding. Since the incident, United has announced that it will no longer use officers to remove passengers or try to rebook passengers who have already boarded. The airline will also offer passengers up to $10,000 for the inconvenience of removing them from a flight. The Simpsons is going after President Trump's first 100 days in office in a short animation released online. The clip shows an animated Trump in bed at the White House counting up his accomplishments as president, like lowering his golf handicap and increasing his Twitter following. The online video also imagines the president's daughter, Ivanka, taking Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat on the Supreme Court. Let's get a comment from the president himself, who's on the line right now to gloat about his first 100 days in office.
I am so incredibly proud of myself for actually making it all the way through my first term as president. I don't think any commander-in-chief has gotten through his first term as quickly as I have. I really don't. And tomorrow is officially 100 days, and we're going to have a gigantic party down at Mar-a-Lago to celebrate. We're going to have all the women Bill O'Reilly sexually harassed there. They'll be well-paid, oiled up in bikinis, and working as greeters in a bouncy castle down in the lobby. And it's going to be so much fun. My second term begins on Sunday, and I'm going to tell you something. With the way things are going, I am absolutely going to be a 3- or 4-term president. It's so much easier than I thought. And you know what? I am in such a good mood right now. I'm going to do something very special for you guys. The 10th caller right now gets an exemption from paying their taxes for 1 year, and you'll get classified information on where Steve Bannon may have stashed the body of Kellyanne Conway.
Some of Ivanka Trump's clothing line is made by workers in China making $1 an hour, or, as her father calls them, grossly overpaid. Reports are coming in of an increase in the number of foreign fighters defecting from ISIS after becoming disillusioned with the organization. Much the same that's happening to flight attendants at United Airlines. There's now a shortage of gasoline in North Korea. So that means that gas stations don't have enough gas for people to put into their cars so they can drive to the grocery store that doesn't have any food. Delta Airlines had a passenger removed after he went to the bathroom while the plane was in line waiting to take off. Yes, it could have been worse. He could have used that little back-of-the-seat magazine pouch. Motel 6 got its name because they charged $6 a night when they first opened in 1962. They should update that and go with a current association and rename it. How about Motel Bedbug? You've heard about Nordstrom's $425 pre-muddy jeans. Well, Reebok is poking fun at it with its new $425 pre-sweat-stained sweatshirt. You don't even want to know what Pampers is planning. M. Night Shyamalan announced he's making a sequel to Unbreakable. And based on my recent experience with his movies, I'm going to assume the title is Unwatchable. Time for Nobody Gives a McDonald's unveiled new uniforms because that's what I think needs to be replaced at McDonald's when a guy with a swollen lip blister handles my fries. The uniforms. Hey, Mickey D's. Nobody gives a New study shows newspaper reporter is the worst job in America. What's a newspaper? Replied everyone under the age of 40. Hey, tabloids. Nobody gives a And Apple is working on a new money transferring system. The way it'll work is when you buy an iPhone, you transfer all your money to Apple. Hey, Apple. Nobody gives a Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo and his celebrity panel of guests, including the legendary Phil Esposito. Tuesdays and Thursdays, NSS Live.